What's up? How you doing today? What's up? I'm here for the Haitian Embassy, representing for Haiti. I'm shutting them down. You can see my thing, my table. I'm over here. I'm over here for the table. Now, what I'm doing today is we're going to talk about Jacob Blake. Jacob Blake was the latest victim of American white power infrastructure. America is a white supremacist nation, but it's the smartest white supremacist nation ever created. Fucking Hitler studied America when he wanted to learn how to suppress the Jews. He studied from watching America, how they suppressed and subjugated the black population. Now, America is a white powered infrastructure. How is America a white powered infrastructure? You know why America is a white powered infrastructure? Because of its origin. That's why it's a white powered infrastructure. Basically, when you studied America, the first thing that makes it we begin in white powered infrastructure was Bacon's Rebellion. Bacon's Rebellion was a rebellion of Sir Bacon. He was a European colonizer, and what happened is that the colonies, they were oppressing they say white people came over as indentured servants, but that's not true. A lot of white people came over as slaves because they were the original serfs and slaves of Europe. That's why they don't tell you. But the so-called indentured servants, they were really slaves. So a lot of the white slaves that were coming over here, they were on the colonies. The colonies were so cruel that they were uniting with the black people that were quote unquote indentured servants in the colonies. Because what you don't understand is a big thing they hide is that a lot of the early American colonies, they were assisted and had help by the indigenous melanated population that was here when they got here. Like the Powhatan tribe. The Powhatan tribe was a tribe that could do tobacco, and they taught the colonizers how to grow tobacco when they came here, and they turned around and turned it into a cash crop. But Bacon's Rebellion was basically when a group of indigenous people combined with some white colonial settlers, and they rebelled against the colony. And they were able to defeat the colony, I think it was somewhere in Virginia, and drive them back. And that's when the owners of the colony, the big boys of the colony, they decided to use race as a defining measure to divide the people from to maintain power. There you go. To maintain power. Now check it out. What they did is, after Bacon's Rebellion, they used race as a dividing line to maintain power, because they looked around them, they were surrounded by black people. That's why they don't tell you. There was a large black indigenous population in America at the time of the arrival of European. That's one of the things they hide. And it was this indigenous population was real critical and important in the formation of the United States of America. In fact, a lot of their descendants were part of the ones that were disenfranchised and denationalized and now referred to as African American. But we're not going to talk about that. We're talking about how America became built a white power infrastructure. Basically, after Bacon's Rebellion, they decided to use color as the drawing line, and they gave white people more power in the colonies than black people. The black people remained slaves, and they freed the white people from slave to indentured class to a higher status. And by them giving a higher status to the white over black, they were able to divide them and keep them from uniting against the colonial settler force. So that's the beginning of America operating as a white power infrastructure. And from then on, white people got stuff and benefits that black people didn't receive under the white power infrastructure, which we go on to affect us with the Homestead Acts and everything down the line. Yeah. But Bacon's Rebellion and also South Carolina, which was started as the original all-white settler state, to combat what's going on. So that's what's going on right now. Peace. I'll get back with you.